Hello, EPIC faculty, and welcome to Fall 2024. My name is Lynn Leese. I'm the Director of Career Education here at Mercy University, and I am so excited to introduce you to our upgraded version of EPIC Career and Curriculum. We know this upgrade is coming right as classes get underway, so this video will focus on helping you get EPIC loaded into Blackboard and ready to use in your class as quickly as possible. Many of you have been teaching with EPIC over the last several years, so you have experienced firsthand the wins and the challenges of embedding these career modules into your courses. EPIC Career and Curriculum has been an incredibly successful initiative, and over the last 6 years, we have seen some incredible impact to students. At the same time, we have made our way through several challenges in the technology, content delivery, and the grading of assignments. We've taken your feedback to heart, and after a 2-year journey of identifying and contracting with a new vendor, we are finally ready to launch EPIC 2.0. For fall 2024, the content that you have been embedding in your courses will remain the same. EPIC 2.0 is an upgrade to the delivery of that content. Adding EPIC to your course is now easier than ever. In this short video, I'll walk you through some of the improvements, a couple of things to do to prepare your course, and then how to add EPIC into your courses. First, here's a quick overview of the improvements in EPIC 2.0. The major improvement we're delivering to you is integration with Blackboard. You will now add your EPIC modules directly into your Blackboard course. Students will easily find their modules through your Blackboard shell and stay in Blackboard to complete their assignments. The interface is much more user-friendly and better set up for engagement with online material. EPIC will automatically show up in your grade center as well, so you no longer have to manually calculate and add in their grades. As students make their way through their EPIC assignments, you will see a percentage completion reflected in your grade center in real time. We are very excited for these improvements, and we're confident that this will make the EPIC experience so much simpler for you and your students. Before adding EPIC 2.0 into your Blackboard course, there are just a few things to do to prepare. First, you'll want to remove existing instances of EPIC from Blackboard. This will avoid grade center confusion when you add in the new version. We recommend that you remove the old EPIC from both your content areas and your grade center. When you do this, save any of the language that you've already written about EPIC so that you can add it back in with the new version. You'll also want to note how you set up EPIC in your grade center. Did you have it as a certain weighted percentage? Was it attributed to a specific category, or was it a standalone category? Those types of settings, so that you can configure the new EPIC in the same way. Second, please review your syllabus for any EPIC due dates. This semester only, we're asking that you not assign any EPIC modules until September 20th. This will give us the cushion we need to ensure that EPIC 2.0 is added correctly into Blackboard for you and help you troubleshoot if needed. Finally, identify where you want EPIC to go in Blackboard. You likely already have a spot that you've been using for it, and the new EPIC can go there too. But if you want to move it somewhere else or set up a separate content area for it, you'll want to add or identify that content area where your EPIC module will live. Now that you've prepped your course, here's a walkthrough of adding your EPIC modules into your Blackboard course, courtesy of our Mercy Online team.
Hi, so I wanted to show you how to add EPIC to your class. The first thing you want to do is make sure you add it where you want to put it. So you can either go into a folder like this and add it in a specific place, or you could add it outside of your general course material. So the first thing you do, you go where you want to put the EPIC. Then in the moment, I'm just going to put it on the outside just for ease's sake. I'm going to go over to build content, and I'm going to scroll down. Now you have to be very careful not to lose this or click out of this box, or it's going to go away because it's all the way on the bottom here. We're going to click on EPIC. When we click on EPIC, it's going to launch into a new page, and it's going to give you this option for content. What you want to do is make sure you click on this purple box that says search for existing. Now it's going to pull up any courses you have that are associated with EPIC. You're going to pick the course that's specifically your course you're in. So in this case, I'm in Para 260. I'm going to select that. And then I'm going to go to next step. And then all it's going to do is going to tell me to add these playlists. I'm going to go down to the bottom right and click confirm. And then ideally I will get this success. It's going to say close this window. I can just X this out now, and that'll take me right back to my content one, if you put it outside or in the folder, anywhere you put it, it's going to go all the way to the bottom there, theoretically. Okay, it didn't show up, so most likely that means I need to refresh. Let's check that out. Okay, so sometimes if that happens, which is actually probably true because I put it in and I didn't refresh the screen when it went back. So now I'm going to go back and there it is. So the only reason if you don't see it there because it opened a new window, make sure you refresh your screen and you put it. If it's not where you want it, you can go always hit this arrow and move to move it somewhere else. Okay, so now that I put Epic in there, if I want to enter it, I can just click it here and it will go into the Epic area. Theoretically. There we go. Yes. Okay, so then it'll open Epic up, and I think that, and Mariana and Lynn can correct me, they're here too if I'm wrong, but I think that will then kind of let you preview it, correct, from this level? Okay, and that is pretty much that. So as you see, Epic is now there once I refresh the page as I mentioned. So what I'm going to do also is show you Epic connects directly to your gradebook. So I'm going to scroll back up. Under your course management area, you can see there's a grade center aspect. If this is not open, you're going to click on it, open up, and click on full grade center. In your full grade center, Epic will always be all the way at the very end. So in this case, I've already moved over, but you can see this is the front of the grade center. And to get to Epic, I need to make sure I'm scrolled all the way at the end. And as they go through, the grades on Epic would appear in these boxes. You can take this specific column and connect it to your final grade by giving it a certain percentage or weight in your weighted grade column. If you're not sure how to do that, you can always contact me personally or reach out to Mercy Online at mercyonline@mercy.edu. And we can help you set the grade center up, but it's going to work no different than any other column in your course. And that is that. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, Melissa. In summary, here are the steps to add Epic 2.0 into Blackboard. Navigate to the area of Blackboard where you'd like Epic to live and add content. Scroll down to the bottom of the list and click Epic. The window that pops up will show you any courses you are teaching with Epic embedded this semester. Though a quick tip, if you don't see your course listed, you can simply search for your course code and find it that way. Click on your course and then Next. On the second page, click Confirm. Then close the tab and refresh your Blackboard page. At this point, you may need to click back into your course or the content area for Epic. You'll see your modules all the way at the bottom of that page and can move them around wherever you want them. Next, click into your grade center. Your Epic course will be in the last column all the way to the right. Edit that column to configure Epic. If you need help adding Epic into a weighted column or otherwise configuring your grade center, reach out to the Mercy Online team for help. Now, remember during our prep slide, I suggested that you save any language that you had written about Epic. Now that Epic is configured in your Blackboard course, you can add that back in. If you have a specific section where these instructions go, you can go ahead and paste them back in there. If instead you want to add these instructions to the Epic link in Blackboard, here's a quick walkthrough on how to accomplish that. Once you've added your new Epic module back into your Blackboard course, if you have any instructions or text that you had written about Epic that you would like to add into the module itself, as opposed to if you have another area of your course where you have all of the instructions for different assignments, you can go ahead and just paste those right back into where you have them. But if you would prefer to have the instructions added in with the Epic module that you've just added in, you can do that. There's just a couple things to note. So I'm in a test course right here. You can see I've been adding some Epic content into my test course. For these purposes, I'm going to work with this MTech 401 course. I added in, and it comes in, of course, with no text attached, just the link into the module. So I can simply drop down the arrow, click edit. I am going to copy and paste some mock instructions that I have written just for this test and paste them in here. So here's my intro text, my due dates, whatever information that I want students to have about completing the EPIC modules. As with any other content area, you can also upload files if you'd prefer to do that. The big thing to note here is to keep open in new window checked off as no. And that is what ensures that the EPIC module still opens within the Blackboard environment, which is what we want for students. If it opens in another window, we may have some issues with students completing the content. So just make sure open in new window is kept to no. When you click submit at the bottom, you're going to get this pop-up that says the web link may not display correctly unless it's opened in a new window. Change to open window. The answer is still no. This will display perfectly correctly in Blackboard. So what you want to do is hit cancel on this. It will still save, and then when students open their modules, it will stay in the Blackboard environment for them. If you accidentally change this to yes and you have it open in a new window, it's not a huge deal. You can always sorry, let me come back into my test course and my EPIC assignments. You can always drop down. So for instance, I did that by accident with my Vet Tech 140 course. So you can come in and simply flip it back. Open a new window, no. Click submit at the bottom, and again, click cancel when you get that pop-up, and then it will operate correctly. So that's what we're looking for, is for this to open in the same window within Blackboard to make this as simple as possible for students. Finally, some answers to questions that may be on your mind at this point. EPIC works in standard Blackboard and Blackboard Ultra, so whichever version you're using for your class will be fine. As always, the grading for EPIC will be based solely on students' completion of their modules. We may be able to change this in the future, but in the first semester of EPIC 2.0, we're keeping this the same. Though you assign multiple EPIC modules to students, all of EPIC is treated as one item in the Blackboard Grade Center. As students complete their modules, you will see a percentage of each student's EPIC assignment completed in Blackboard. So if you assign 10 modules in your class, when a student submits one module, you'll see EPIC as 10% complete. When they submit their second module, you'll see EPIC as 20% complete, and so on. Occasionally, you encounter a student who has completed a module in a previous semester for another class. We do our best to eliminate this overlap, but it does happen sometimes. In past semesters, it was up to you as the faculty whether you wanted to require the student to repeat that module or if you would simply count it as complete. This semester, students will need to repeat any modules they completed in EPIC version 1. Their answers will not carry over into EPIC 2.0. We know that repetition builds retention, so even if some students are disappointed at resubmitting, in the long run, it will still be beneficial to them. And finally, though their content doesn't carry over, students will be sent instructions on how to download their previous work out of EPIC version 1 so they don't lose it. Our access to the platform that powered EPIC version 1 will expire at the end of September, so we'd appreciate your help in reminding them to save their work before they lose it on October 1. As always, the career team is here to help make sure EPIC is added correctly into your courses. Mariana Ayerbi, our Deputy Director of Career Education, is the person on our team who manages the EPIC platform and is our resident EPIC 2.0 expert. So she is your best primary contact for assistance, but I am also always standing by to help you make EPIC a success in your class. Please feel free to reach out to either or both of us if you need help adding EPIC to your course. We can also visit class if needed to show students how to find the new EPIC once it's added to your course. And don't forget that for more complicated Blackboard questions, especially Grade Center configuration, you can always contact the Mercy Online team for help. Thank you as always for your partnership in empowering Mercy students to embark on successful careers. And happy fall!